Dear God, yes.
I'd like to hear about the time I done found a mermaid. Oh God, it's Chrissy!
I guess the rudism worked.
The year was 1918, and I was a young man moving product for the cartel. That's correct. I was on a boat in between America and China or Mexico. I don't remember. Killer! Oh God, she's coming! Oh, thank God! Yes! Heal my rat waffle!
Generator.
Sorry about that. Anywho, I was moving products for the cartel from Mexico to America. Me and my friend Dirk Durkington were in the boat doing what young men do. Smoking opiates and giving each other hand jobs. Oh, it's Waffles! Kill him! Yeah, you son of a bitch! Sorry about that. Anywho, we were in the boat. Dirk Durkington, not Doug. God damn it, Waffles! You got a habit of pissing me off!
Our control point is being captured.
That's correct, Chrissy! Anywho, we were sitting on the boat when suddenly we heard a rocking. We looked down in the water and we saw quite a sight. It was a beautiful woman coming out from the water. She looked up at Doug Durkington and she said, "Hey there, hot, sexy thing! How'd you like to come hang out with the hot mermaid bitch?" I never heard a woman talk like that before, and I was quite aroused, but confused and scared. It was like the first time I met Chuck's mother. I'm just kidding. Anywho, we were on that boat and we looked down and we saw the beautiful... Why won't you kill me? Why won't you kill me? Anyway, so we were on that boat and she said, "Do you want to come down and get laid and all that stuff?" And I was like, "Sounds pretty... Oh God, Waffles! Look out, you'll kill everyone!"
I think that's the goal.
So we decided, we told the mermaid, "Sure, that sounds sick, let's do it." So we jumped into the water and she grabbed our hands and she started swimming down into the depths of the darkness of the ocean. Oh God, Waffles, they killed my only friend again!
Did you see the condition with the, little glowy thing?
Don't interrupt me, you fuck! I'm still telling my story! Anywho, Anglerfish, thank you. We went swimming down into the water, and every time we started running out of air, she would open up her clamshells and let us get some air in between her bosoms. It was hot as fuck, I tell you. Anywho, Waffles, stay away from him! Oh God! Anyway, we went down into the murky depths and we found a beautiful underwater castle. She brought us into the giant get laid room and we were pretty excited. It was pretty sick. Then all of a sudden, are you all okay? All of a sudden, Dirk Durkington looked over me and he was trying to give me a bro fist. And then he looked up at the hot, sexy mermaid above him and she turned into a manatee. We were manatees. I looked at Dirk and I said, "Get your penis out of her, she'll kill you." But it was too late. He was being crushed by her incredible sea cow weight. The manatee grabbed me and started pulling me in, and I fought back as hard as I could. I didn't have a weapon. The only weapon I did have was in my hands. Suffice it to say, after several mushroom-shaped bruises later, the manatee was off and I started swimming up. But more mermaids were coming and they were grabbing me with the big manatee flippers. But I know how to use my weapon pretty well. I get a lot of momentum, swinging it like a helicopter. And I started fighting the manatees, getting back to my boat. Eventually I made it back to the boat, and up from the water came a terrifying sight. It was Derp, and oh, God damn it, who stabbed me? Shock! Anywho, it was Dirk Derpington, and he was crushed from manatee love. He was barely alive, and he looked up at me and he said, "Gus Chickens."
He said, "Ooh,
It was beautiful, and he died in my arms. And from that day forward, I knew that there's no such thing as free food. It's gonna be some fat bitch in the morning. And that is the story of how I found the mermaids.
That was amazing.
Thanks.
Encore.